Hello everyone, and welcome to my second official Kata on codewars.com. This is just me tracking my progress on this website with these challenges. I know that I'm still new to this. This is just me showing my thought process and my progress. So my solutions will not necessarily be the best or the most refactored, but again, it's just a way for me to just train and get better. So this is our problem for today. If you notice, when I hit this with train again, that's because I've already solved it. This is just me coming back to show my process and how I was able to take this particular challenge. So I'll just go over it real quick. The title is smallest value of an array, and the difficulty is 7 KYU, which is not very difficult. The penultimate difficulty rating. So let me just read it quickly. Write a function that can return the smallest value of an array or the index of that value. The function's second parameter will tell whether it should return the value or the index. Assume the first parameter will always be an array filled with at least one number and no duplicates. Assume the second parameter will be a string holding one of two values, value and index. So let's just go in real quick and work on this. So I want to first start off with creating a variable that I can use for my base of comparison. So I'll say let's compare value. Let this be equals to 1,000. Now the reason why I'm setting this to be 1,000 is because from the instructions that I have here, the typical values that are in the array that I'm seeing are units. So I just put it to 1,000 because I'm expecting that any array that will be given dynamically will likely be in units and won't probably not pass 1,000. So that's why I just put this variable to be greater than most of the possible values that will be put in. So next off, I want to create a for loop, and my initial expression I want to set it to be, say let I be equals to 0, and then my boolean I want to set it to less than the array dot the length of that array, and then I'll set my increment here. So the next thing, I want to set an if statement which states that if my compare value is greater than the current array value, because it's going to be looping, so when it's comparing each item in the array, if it comes across 1 which it's greater than, what I want to do, I want to reassign or initialize the compare value again. I want to initialize it again and set it to that item that it is less than the previous compare value. So I'll initialize it once more. So this is a thought process so far. Now the next thing I want to do, I want to set, based on the problem that was given, I want to set that if the second argument is equals to value, I want to return something. So if the two return argument which is passed in is equals to the string value as described in the instructions. I want to return the current or the compare value that is stored as this, or the compare value that is stored as the last or the least one after the loop is run. So if is equals to value, I want to return that. And the second case that they said in the problem is if it is not, if it equals to index, rather I want to return the index of the smallest value. So else want to return the dot index of. So this is just a method to give us the index. So compare value yep. So this is our solution. So let's just go down here and test it. So as you can see, passed all the tests. Yep, it passed and our solution is good to go. So we'll keep going, and currently I think I have, as you can see my profile, I'm on the least level at 8 KYU. So I think I have like 13 points to get to 7 KYU. So I'll link the solution to this to my Git repository. Thank you for tuning in once more.